Good morning, July 21st, 6:33. Do some sun gazing. It's on up there. This is about peak. Bright as hell. Will he go blind? I'm going to try to push it a little bit each day. I'm 44. I've been doing this for 10 months. I haven't really changed any other aspect of my life. I mean, I had a pretty healthy routine otherwise, but the sun gazing has turned it up a notch, I think. What else could it be? It's not placebo. The sun is a wave, always. It doesn't turn into a particle just because humans are looking at it. The observer effect is a load of crap. It's complicated. It breaks Hawking's razor. It puts us at the center of things again, much like religion. Quantum relativity, it requires faith. And we have to accept mystery, that at the fundamental is chaos. That's what it says. Anything goes, and it's not true. There is one God. There is one way. And whether we do it or not that can be interpreted. It's open for interpretation, kinda. Everything we need to know has already been written. It's the earliest text we have. How come nobody's reading them? There's gold there. We always hear that the best things in life aren't material. And it's true. It's the relationships we build. Things like this, just being grateful for the gift of life that comes from the sun. And a little bit of knowledge. Simple things too. You don't have to read all the books. You just need to look inside and look outside and see self-similarity in it. We're just mirroring the cosmos. We have it inside us. And when we look inward and we look outward at the same time, when we see how the two match up, then that's what's telling you where the one way is. If you're confused, it's because we're not paying enough attention. God is all around us. You've heard that. You can't see the forest for the trees. Staring at the sun the whole time. Been doing this for months. Nobody would do this. It's so bright. I don't know anybody but me that would do this. And I wish I did. I don't want to stick out that way, but it ain't about what I want. That's just the ego anyway, that wants or doesn't want, that is concerned. And we do care about what other people think. So, you shouldn't care about what other people think. Well, the whole cosmos is one giant organism, so it makes sense that we would care. I do care. I care about people. I don't. Seems like I stress everybody out, and I don't mean to. It's just that I've been staring at the sun every day for almost a year, and she's telling me things. it's not ever going to frustrate me to the point of freaking out. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do better. I'm just going to keep thinking. Trying to get closer and closer to God. And keep thinking because it makes me do. Alright. I'd like to keep these videos shorter, but I suppose I need to document and prove. I'm not closing my eyes. I don't have my eyes wide open, but I'm looking at it. Right smack in the middle. Sometimes I can make out the, right now there's like a hole in the sun, a coronial hole, I forgot what they call them. Check out Stephen Burns, Stefan Burns. He's a physicist. He calls himself a geophysicist. And he's making some amazing observations that how when the sun is magnetic field fluctuates. Excuse me. Whenever the sun's magnetic field fluctuates, for some reason there seems to be a lot of earthquakes here on Earth. And he thinks there's he's observed a correlation, and he thinks there's a causation. He's still, he hadn't quite put the pieces together, he's talking about Tesla this and that, but, the way he explains things, Tesla would, not approve. Because the way they talk about the Schumann resonance, he's always talking about the Schumann resonance. And the way he explains it, because they don't know what's causing it. They think it has something to do with charged particles in the ionosphere. And it doesn't. It's way more simple than that. Making all these claims, and I'm just trying to plant the seed. Claims are easy to make, proving them takes a lot more time. And I can do it, but I'd have to think it out, and then, the person would have to do the work of actually thinking about it, and that's and even if you do, like, I get online and I ask questions, like I talk to physicists online, Facebook groups and stuff, electrical engineering groups, and I ask them very simple questions. That's how I challenge them, is through the Socratic method. I just ask them, and they start wanting to tear their hair out. I don't even make any claims. I just ask questions. Like, what is energy? And they'll give you all the Wikipedia definitions, and it's circular. It never answers anything. And they get so mad because all I have are more questions. And deep down they have the same questions, and they're furious that someone with no credentials could ever make them squirm. They do squirm. I was 10 years old and they were telling me light was a particle, and it confused me. I was intelligent enough to be confused, but not so intelligent to realize that my teachers didn't know. And it just never occurred to me that they didn't know, or maybe if it did, I think we do know deep down. It's just that we have this emotional need for authority. I know I do. I was a kid, and I wanted to fit in. I wanted my teachers and my parents and the administration, even though I was different and I had long hair, and it was weird. Like, it was kind of foolish on my part because I looked like such a rebel and did things that were rebellious, but I didn't do it to rebel. I did it because it was in my heart. Maybe other kids did some things that I would do to rebel, but for me it was just more of exploring life and the beauty of life. And now that I'm older, I realize that true beauty is rebellion. We keep looking for God and authority and structure, and it's not where she is. That's the big structure right there. And the structure is just pure energy. It's not as material. I mean, even the composition of the sun. I mean, God, light's not a particle. How is it that light comes out of the sun and out of a light bulb with the same speed, the same velocity? If it's a kinetic force, that's impossible. But if you think of the universe like a swimming pool, then it makes sense. It's pressure mediation, that's all it is. So Stephen Burns, check him out. Check out Ken Wheeler over at Theoria Apophysis. He's the Tesla of our time. I guess it's getting close to letting go. I've been pushing it. I'd say this is probably the highest I've gone in 10 years and 10 months. And she'll tell me when to let go. And say this is about the limit of where I've taken it so far. I haven't gotten the pinch, but if I relax, it definitely forces my eyes. Like I don't want to struggle to keep my eyes open. There shouldn't be any struggle involved. And so the sun is naturally making my eyes squint, but they're not closed, and I'm still looking at it. I used to have early onset glaucoma. I had cloudiness in my vision. About 4 years ago, I started having cloudiness late in the day, at night, and it was getting worse. I started having it during the day, and it's gone. And it's because of this routine here. If I stop doing this, the cloudiness returns within a couple of days. It's keeping glaucoma at bay, and it's keeping other illness and disease at bay. It's probably 6:40 by now, I don't know. Started this video at 6:33. I feel like I could keep going, but I'm trying to be systematic about this. And so I'll push it a little bit more. When I stop the video, I'm going to take note of the time and go from there. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Peace out. One love.